The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and the guests, and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliated individuals, organizations, or sponsors. The content is provided for entertainment and informational purposes only, and should not be taken as professional advice. While we strive for accuracy, we make no representation or warranties about the completeness, reliability, or accuracy of the information discussed. Listeners are encouraged to verify facts and form their own opinions. The host and producers are not responsible for any errors, omissions, or outcomes related to the use of this content. By listening, you agree that the host and the production team will not be held liable for any actions you take or decisions you make based on the information presented.
I can't really rap, I'm just repeating what I hear.
He tell me find myself, so I always soul search. Can't seem to find it there, I didn't even been to church.
Started out 21st running touchdowns. By the age of 21, starting to touch pounds. However I cater, say this shit, I seldom do covers. Spit my nigga versus love, picking up my brother like he picked up Palmdale. Said we ain't waiting for sale, so big we come to your trap, probably break the scale. Niggas accused him of flossing, nah he spoke shit to existence. Not so much fake it till you make it, let them know before we did it, no bullshit. You're one hell of a pippin'. When I feel Jackson manage my ego and left really be trippin'. Never ask me for a fade or for a trade, say it's your last dance. If anything, let's roll this dice, take this last chance. We high all day, get drunk all night, stumbling in the niggas in the club, you start up a fight. Too many headshots, like Roy Jones, they must have forgot. Let's group and Duval history, till someone take our spot. I know I got a gift, got me whispering in my ear. I can't really rap, I'm just repeating what I hear.
I told them crackers I was cheapin' cause of glaucoma. Fell asleep with my heat, that's a glaucoma.
I know I got a gift, got me whispering in my ear. I can't really rap, I'm just repeating what I hear.
Montell till I die, no, even when I'm dead. I rest my head in a wrestling bed.
7CUZND to the EU. Try me in the morning, nigga, you won't see the PM.
You already know. You already know, and if you don't, man, I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you. If this is your first time to the DOZHATOLDYA podcast, 163, you dig. Welcome to the DOZHATOLDYA podcast, 163. I am Dame Doja. If you're watching on whatever app, welcome. Shout out to my boy Maxie Coke, man. That's my first co-host there, man. Yeah, man. Welcome to I'm about to say the Coke and Doja show. Welcome to the DOZHATOLDYA podcast, man. We are broadcasting live on the Facebook, Instagram, and Mixler apps right now, and Twitch. So you can follow us on all platforms, man. If you miss any part of the show, go to the YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. What's happening to my brother Breaker that's also checking in on the Instagram. But again, you could if y'all missing, a part of the show, go check us out on the YouTube page, man. We have a lot more going on the YouTube page, actually. We got, other interviews. I be on location. I just ran into my boy. Yeah, we active. Like my boy say, man, stay active, man. And shout out to you, bro. Know what I'm saying? I be seeing you doing your thing with your son and all, and I know you're on the trucks, and I know you're a hell of a hustler. So, yeah, man, stay active, man. Shout out to Marcus Matrix. Shout out to Lefty Gunz, man. And happy birthday to Lefty Gunz, man. That's my motherfucking cousin, man. Play cousin since we was in the sandbox, but now we get it in the streets, man, or on the streams. Either way, man, that's one of my favorite artists out, man. So y'all go check out Lefty Gunz music. His latest one, Gangsters Eat First, is a good start. But you can go all the way back to I Am Legend, man. Go all the way back to I Am Legend, man. Get the full effect. Get the full effect, man. So yeah, the artist of the week is Lefty Gunz, man. Not Lefty Gunplay.
Hello.
Know what I'm saying? Lefty Gunz, man. Let me show y'all what it look like. You know what I'm saying? With a Z. Yeah, man. Go check out that Infinity Stones project. You can check out that Gangsters Eat First. It's the latest project that he has out right now. And that's one of my favorite Scorpios, man. He's one of my favorite Scorpios. I'm a Libra. I don't really fuck with too many Scorpios like that. But definitely one of the most talented rappers that I've ever worked with, and I'm a fan, big time. But yeah, I Am Legend too. You know, if you need to get warmed up, there's other people that be trying to steal his name. So you know, if you don't hear the man say yo, then that ain't the right Lefty Gunz, man. It's not a Lefty Gunplay again, and ain't no disrespect to nobody else, because you know a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, like to share names these days or not do their research and just jump on names that's not theirs. But it's all good, because some of these songs I know ain't dog, but it's all good. We start the show off with that God Barz off that I Am Legend 2. And I could play, matter of fact, I'm acting like they gonna boot me if I play some of this music right now. I could play whatever I want to play. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. But yeah, man. Happy birthday to my dog.
Niggas counted me out. Never.
We live on the Facebook. We live on the Instagram app. We super active. Shout out to Maxie Coat. Oh yeah. Y'all make sure y'all check us out tomorrow, man. We doing our virtual talent search tomorrow, man.
I kept my word, let them back down. I was gone, but made sure the kids were straight. I was gone, check on my time. Now I'm on my grind.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna do it to y'all, but y'all make sure y'all check in tomorrow, man. We again, every Saturday, 12 o'clock, I'm doing a virtual talent search, man. I'm looking for artists who's serious about their craft, artists who want to, you know, get a serious reaction, critique, and have a chance to win studio time, man. We're gonna put people on rotation, but overall, I'm about to record this album. I'm about to put this album together, and I'm looking for people that's serious. I'm looking for people that's serious, you know, about what they got going on. So that's how we gonna do it, man. Once again, tomorrow. Well, by the time you see this, it might already be out. But every Saturday at 12 o'clock, you can check us out on all platforms. We're gonna be on the Twitch app, on the Facebook app, on the IG page, and we're gonna post some of the clips on YouTube. And I'm gonna do weekly rankings. You know what I'm saying? Send your original music or a 60-second live performance to or whatever you got, man. See if, you know what I'm saying, make sure we could play it online though. To DOZHATOLDYA.COM. And we're going to do a live reaction and critique. And again, you get a chance to win a free studio session with me, or you can get featured on our Bump What You Heard project that's coming at the end of the year. So yeah, man, let's get back to the business though, man. This is the Doja Told You Podcast 163. Give a round of applause to Lefty Gunz. All the Scorpios out there, man. All the Scorpios out there. I don't know if I should like go down the line of naming them all, because there's a lot. But some folks don't like Scorpios too much. Sometimes Scorpios can be a little aggravating, man. They could be a little feeling themselves. They could be a little aggressive. They could just be a little bit on the troublesome side. Shout out to my boy Wavy J checking in, man, on the IG page, man. I see you, my boy. But yeah, man, you know, I got a couple of Scorpios that I deal with from time to time, and Lefty Gunz is one of my favorite. So where we gonna start, man? We gotta talk about some of this new music. We're gonna talk about Gucci Man dropping a new album episodes. I really didn't do a podcast playlist. I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow and put together a new playlist. But for right now, we talked about Lefty Gunz. Let's talk about this weekend, the Verzuz battle. No Limit versus Cash Money, man. Who you got? No Limit. That's right. No Limit versus Cash Money, man. Who you got, man? I think a lot of people are sleeping on Master P, actually. But it depends on what era of Cash Money is going to be allowed. I think that they should go by a certain era, like so certain Cash Money, some of their music shouldn't, some of the catalogs shouldn't be included. None of Young Money's catalog should be included. It should be all New Orleans street original Cash Money records versus the No Limit Soldiers, man. But yeah, the Verzuz battle is going down Saturday in Las Vegas. Who y'all got? A lot of folks, man, recency bias is telling them that Cash Money is going to take it home. You got records like Cash Money is an Army from BG, Lil Wayne, Block is Hot. I Need a Hot Girl with everybody on there, Hot Boys and the Big Timers. You got Number One Stunner with the Big Timers. You got Shine with Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys. So yeah, they got some records. You Understand, Get Off the Corner, Set It Off, 400 Degrees. Yeah, they gonna come with it now. Slow Motion, Juvenile, but Slow Motion could count for a No Limit record too. But No Limit got some Soulja Slim. No Limit got some hard mystical Still Smoking records. That's timeless. No Limit got Silk the Shocker and mystical. It Ain't My Fault, but Silk the Shocker got a classic, so he at least got like 3 hits. Well, let me see how many points does Silk the Shocker get for the team? At least 2. Yeah, man. Mia X, Mac, Mr. Servon, Fiend. I'm talking about, you ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I can tell you what the fuck. That's a hit. Mercedes. P got a lot of P got a whole lot of hits on his roster, man. He gonna be able to pull out a Soulja song off of every album. The TRU from Hootie Who to Swamp Nigga to No Limit Soldiers. I'm about it. Yeah, man. Then Snoop Dogg era with, Down from an End and Lay Low and some of them East Side, they gonna be out there, crip walking and dancing and yeah, man. Young Bleed, how you do that? What they gonna do when they come for that? So I don't know, man. I think that it's gonna be a very, very good battle. I think that a lot of folks are doing watch parties. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. I think I might be watching DJ TC's watch party. I seen him post something about him doing something like that on Twitch. But either way, we're gonna come back and talk about the winner next week. So, get your predictions in now. I think it's gonna be a very close battle. I think it's gonna be, if it's 20 records, I see it about 12-8. 12-8, No Limit. If it is Cash Money, it's gonna be 12-8. Nothing too crazy. But I think Master P could take on everybody by herself, man. You know what I'm saying? So we showing up. You could either show up in your long T-shirts and your bows, or you could show up in your soldier rag with your camouflage. You know what I'm saying? No Limit Soldier gear. Either way, it's gonna be epic, man. Verzuz, man. I think that honestly they did the Verzuz battle. The Verzuz battle was just a stimulus check for hip hop. It's a hip hop stimulus check. The streams probably wasn't doing too good, especially in the South. We got to resurrect some of the old catalog, man, in New Orleans. So, put the folks back in the blender, back, to the future by giving them some of that No Limit Soldier, Master P energy, and then that Cash Money, and then, let it filter in the system, let it settle in the system until, we get these streams going in 2026, man.
Hello.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm with it, man. And again, I take No Limit 11-9, 12-8. I don't know. Keeping this thing moving, though. New music that recently dropped that I've still yet to check out completely, and a lot of folks obviously not checking it out too much. Bianca by Bia only sold 2.8 thousand units in the first week of her release, and I don't know This post have been watched more than streams that she got. I don't know how much streams is 2.8 thousand anyway. And I don't even know, like, I want to say a lot of things. I don't think they necessarily has to do with her because the best of them, some of the best of them have flopped. Like, a lot of folks come out and drop music and folks don't really react to it too well. And then, next thing you know, they dropping a stream or a podcast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Bianca only sold 2.8. And from what I hear it's not that bad. I hear it's not that bad, man. Cardi B said that she'd feel like a bully if she went to rubbing it in and dissing that girl while she had a new album out. So good old Cardi B, she ain't even really say nothing about it. Nicki Minaj would have, drug her in the dirt. But she got 19 songs over here, man. She got songs with Ty Dolla $ign, Denzel Curry, Becky G. So she got a full-fledged album. Whether or not the folks is fucking with it is that's what yet to be determined. And I guess it is to be determined that they are not fucking with it. But I think that she could rap pretty good. I want to check out that song with Key Glock on it, Dade. I wonder why it's called Dade, because they fuck with Dade County or what. ASAP Ferg and Denzel Curry, we on Go To. Yeah, man, I'm going to check it out. I like the song Bad Guy, produced by Turbo the Great, that she has. So shout out to Bianca, man. And again, it's not really a reflection on a total reflection on her that she's only sold about 2.8 thousand units. Because again, a lot of folks ain't selling right now, man. For whatever reason that they want to say, folks ain't moving records like they used to, and I think it's the system overall. I think it's the overall system. Megan Thee Stallion dropped a new record today. I ain't check it out yet. I don't know what it sound like. I'm gonna just talk about another flop. That's the DDG dropped another album. I thought he just dropped the album a couple of months ago. I'm not sure, but it looked like he got his son Halo on the cover, or maybe that's a picture of him. Either way, twinsies. DDG dropped Moo, and it only sold 4.4 thousand units. So he beat Bia. DDG, man, he outsold Bia for the first week, man. But yeah, man, I haven't heard nothing off this album. I hear that he got a record about Haley, and he's showing her love, talking about, she's a good mother and all that good stuff. I really don't listen to DDG too much. I don't think that he's bad, though. I think that he's actually a good artist. But what's happening is the streaming world is not translating to fandom. It's not translating to the music world, man. Just because you hot and you popular on the internet, people like to watch you because you make jokes or whatever, don't mean we really want to hear music from you. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. It's like people are feeling like, hey, I get a lot of clicks, I get a lot of views. Maybe they'll check me out if I drop this music. But no, you still got to do the music the traditional way. You got to put up posters. You got to, go do meet and greets. You got to pull up on the DJs. Like, y'all feeling like y'all just going to skip steps and still be successful in music, and that's not going to happen. And that is unfortunately going on. A lot of folks feeling like they don't need professional advice, help, or consultation, and don't have to hire anybody, don't have to network, don't have to get signed. Even the people at the labels, they don't know what the hell they doing either. The folks don't be knowing the culture for real. They don't know how to move the culture. So I don't know if it's just all about just the music, man. I went on a rant, just talking about album sales between Bianca and DDG. But again, man, these days it's hard to even figure out who dropping. Like, when do they drop? Young and Ace dropped some new music. Like all these folks. I don't even know who any of these folks is. Hit Boy, I know who he is. Culture Jam, Mac Miller, rest in peace. Dave, I don't know what Dave that is. Who knows? Baby Chief Do It, new guy. I'm not supposed to know because I'm a little older, but shout out to him. I do know who he is though. Shout out to Baby Chief. Joey Fats, new album. Couture, like all these records. I don't know what none of these, you know what I'm saying, is. And y'all probably don't either. My point is not only is it a lot of competition, is it hard to stand out amongst the thousands of artists that drop per month. Then you got certain artists that, you know, staples, and they ain't going nowhere. You know, they may drop new music. We may just listen to their old catalog, like Gucci. It don't matter what Gucci drop now. Like, he could probably not sell a damn thing on this new album. But he got everybody talking from doing a couple of interviews. He got a book that he dropped about mental health and him struggling with schizophrenia and other mental illnesses. And he's shedding light on a topic that's taboo in the Black community. So either way, he winning. Congratulations and thank you, Gucci, for, you know, for being vulnerable, being open, and being more than just a caricature. You know what I'm saying? More than just a figure. You know, be human sometimes with your music, man, and it could possibly work. A lot of folks are saying that, you know, Gucci Mane is a Stepford wife, but that's bad jokes, man. I know, I'm here all night, but I'm gonna get into this one, man. Section 1, what he broke it down into sections. How's the album set up? How many records? 17 tracks on Section 1. Volume 2 got 6. So what's that? 23 records. Okay, we'll get around to it. Look like he got some Sexy Red, Boss Man D-Lo, OJ the Juice Man, and a whole lot of Gucci. Yeah, episodes, man. New music from Gucci, man. Y'all go check that out, man. And shout out to Guwap, man. The GOAT, man. It was just 10-17 the other day. So he never disappoint. Come through around his either birthday or the day that the place that he lived. I don't know. I'm moving on. Other new projects I want to give some share some light on, man. This Infinite project, man. Mobb Deep dropped a good one with this one, man. Y'all go check that out. Shout out to Havoc. Havoc, one of the best producers in hip hop history. No cap. Because Mobb Deep have always had the best beats of all time. And to be posthumous, the music from Prodigy is hitting. It sounds like he still here. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Shout out to Mobb Deep. One of my first albums that I ever had was I think Shook Ones. My mind be going blank. But it was a Mobb Deep tape. One of the first times I remember actually having a hip-hop cassette tape, man. It was the infamous. I'm talking about Shook Ones. That ain't no damn album, Doja. The hell you talking about? You about to get your hip-hop card revoked. The hell? Well, by the way, are you guys following us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube? There's all the information right there. You can listen to us live on the Mixler app when we go live if you follow us. And on the Mixler, we play music. But if you would just like to give a contribution to the Cash App, there it is right there, DOZHATOLDYA Radio on the Cash App, man. Give a buck, give $5, man. Give a contribution. We've been doing this thing for quite some time. It was just our birthday. You know, we're trying to keep progressing forward, and we could need all the help that we can get. So we probably about to start taking this thing to the Patreon, to tell you the truth, because it'd be a lot to cover in so little time. So much to talk about. Let's get the show on the road, though, man.
You want to know what the real issue is? White Americans have such a deep problem with us, but it's not because we're loud or proud or free, but it's because our very existence ruins their favorite story. We ruin their fairy tale because in their story, they're the heroes. They're the saviors. America is the greatest country in the world. Land of the free, home of the brave. They sold that story to the world for centuries. But then we come along and we say, no, America isn't that great. Not for us. We say, look at the blood, the stolen lives, the stolen land. And then suddenly, that perfect image that they've painted starts to crack. And they hate that. Because once the truth is out, once you expose the genocide, the slavery, the segregation, the systems built on our suffering, they can't play the hero anymore. They have to face the villain in the mirror, and they don't want that smoke. That's why they fight so hard to erase our history, to ban books, to censor curriculum, to pretend that racism is over. It's not about protecting kids. It's about protecting their image. Because if America ever told the truth about itself, then it would have to admit that its greatness was built on theft, terror, and oppression.
Hello.
So no, they don't hate us because we lie. They hate us because we tell the truth. And that truth destroys the delusion they've been living in since 1776.
Bravo, way to go, young lady. I love to have a great intro. Shout out to her, man. A little truth, man. They hate us because they ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us. I think I had another intro that I had out here, man. Yeah, man. Y'all know I like to trigger everybody, get everybody riled up with my intros. Yeah, man. Shout out to these nice young ladies, man. This one is from Verzuz 230 on TikTok. Let's get into it.
I posted a video about how slave money never left, and a lot of y'all were asking, well, who's still benefiting? Okay, so let's start with this. A whole lineup of people that are running this country are living off of wealth built on slavery. Not metaphorically, not spiritually. I'm talking actual descendants of enslavers writing laws, cutting checks, and holding office. And we're gonna name them. Some of them, anyway. So let's get into it. In 2023, Reuters dropped a study identifying more than 100 current U.S. leaders in Congress and governors' mansions on the Supreme Court who can trace their families back to slaveholders. And guess what? Those families, they never gave back a cent, never paid restitution, never lost land. They just passed the money and the power. So let's name names. Y'all are not gonna like me for this. Oh, gosh.
What up,
President
Danny?
Joe Biden. His mother's side goes back to enslavers. Supreme Court Justices Amy Coney Barrett and Neil Gorsuch. Yeah, they descended from enslavers too. Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Tom Cotton, Nancy Mace, James Lankford. All senators, all tied to slavery through family. Even Michigan's Gary Peters and Debbie Stabenow have that lineage. But you don't see them addressing it, do you? And before you ask, no, Trump is not on this list. His people got here after slavery ended. But don't get it twisted, he is still knee-deep in white supremacy. Asa Hutchinson and Doug Burgum, both 2024 GOP presidential candidates, also have documented enslaver ancestors. Do you think they're passing policies without that legacy baked in? And here's the real kicker. A PLOS One study showed that lawmakers whose families enslaved 16 or more people have a median net worth of nearly $4 million higher than their colleagues who don't have that lineage. Even when you adjust for age, education, and race. That's not a coincidence, that's inheritance. That's power passed down while Black folks were handed nothing but freedom in a world that was rigged against them. Professor Henry Louis Gates said it best. We do not inherit guilt for our ancestors' actions, but we do inherit the legacies. So ask yourself, why do we keep pretending that the past is the past? When it's sitting in the Senate, the Supreme Court, and the governor's mansions, their family names are still on bank accounts, endowments, and legislation. And most of them haven't said a word. This isn't about blame, it's about truth. Because if we don't name the power, we can't challenge the system that protects it.
Hello.
All right. That was a good warm up. That was a good 30 minutes. It'll take me 30 minutes to talk about music and have a couple of intro trigger videos. My goodness. Let's keep this thing going, man. We gotta I gotta learn about this Kevin McCall situation. I really don't know what's going on with Kevin McCall at all. I hear that Kevin McCall called out what the hell? This got to do with Kevin McCall. Dear music lovers. A couple of artists that are dropping this week. That ain't about Kevin McCall. Anyway, Kevin McCall recently went on a podcast or some kind of interview, and I don't know if this is related to the fact that folks might not be getting SNAP benefits in about another week. You know, the government shut down right now. But Kevin McCall ain't doing too well. And he says that he's homeless. This is not the first time that he's actually called out a couple of celebrities. I think one time he had called out Tyrese one time. But yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Like, what's wrong with Kevin McCall? Songwriter Kevin McCall accused Chris Brown of withholding $25,000 in royalties from collaborations on hits like Deuces and All Back, while revealing his reliance on food assistance amid Brown's ongoing tour success. Obviously, you know, somebody got to be doing really, really good for somebody else to want to throw some rocks. Brown responded on social media by calling McCall a vulture, prompting McCall to perform an off-key diss track in a TMZ interview that went viral for its comedic effect. I'm talking about effect. For its comedic effect. Rapper Young Thug offered to pay McCall the amount if Brown does not, spotlighting broader issues with royalty payments in the music industry. Okay. So where do we start? Is this the diss track? I don't even know if it's that deep.
I got an EBT card.
Let's see what this is, man. This is Kevin McCall showing off his EBT.
I got an EBT card. And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million. And it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me crying here, so y'all can think I'm a bad. Fuck me. That ain't fair, man.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
Hey,
that's why.
Man. Hey.
It's kind of performative.
Look, bro.
I'm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is bad. I had to go up in there by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro. I got an EBT card.
I mean, not to be the OG, you know, to be like back in my day, but, you know, bro, at least it's a card, bro. We used to have a book, like a stamped booklet. And you used to have to pull out one at a time, a coupon, a food coupon. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe me? Look at the Trick Daddy. Look at Trick Daddy album cover, kids. Go right now, you know, on your Spotify's and pull up Trick Daddy. What album cover you might ask? Is it www.thug.com? www.thug.com. Wait. No, based on a true story. Based on a true story. I'm like, based on a true story. Yeah. So, yeah. that's what we used to have to take to the store. Now they got an EBT card, but you see where it say food coupon, Trick Daddy dollars. That it wasn't your face on it. If it was your face on it, it would have been a little cooler. But this is what we used to have to walk to the store with. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you used to have to look. And we used to be able to give the store clerk a note from mom that say, sell him some bread, milk, and a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, the good old 80s, man. Good old 80s babies, man. Yeah, we had it made. Anyway, Kevin McCall, man, what you got going on, man? What you got going on, pimpin'? What you got going on, pimpin'? You know what I'm saying? I don't think Chris Brown gives a fuck, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I think you just embarrassing yourself out here, cuz.
I just woke up and I thought about something. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more?
That's a good point. You got to factor in the nice, talented, light-skinned, guy, Mr. Brown, pointed out some good points.
If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh, wait. This is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this nigga. He's a bitch. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but you a bitch. But I bought this with your money, too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money, too. I took a shit, and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. I just woke up, and I thought about something. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more?
Hey, man.
Hello.
Young Thug said he'll give Kevin a $25K. Do you believe him? Hey, Young Thug, since he got out of jail, he's been the humanitarian of the year. Young Thug is in Miami running routes in the streets with the kids, catching footballs. So, maybe he would have gave him the $25,000. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug say, hey, I got you. K-Mac. Macadoo. K-Mac McAdoo. Slow down there. Because Chris Brown don't care. You know what I'm saying? You really just throwing honey at the bear. Chris Brown don't care, McAdoo. Yeah, man. Kevin McCall. It was just kind of performative, buddy. It was kind of performative. But we've gotten that from Kevin McCall before.
Really want no charity. That was a great gesture.
Yeah.
I never met Thug, so I would have loved if he really wanted to reach out. He could have DM'd me and gave me his number, and I did all the public stuff. But I accept the gesture. Well, if you want to work, I'm cool with working. You know what I'm saying? I got some fire for you. We both Leo.
Now you don't want the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you don't want the money. You can't not act like you don't want the money, Kevin. Like, come on now. Take the money, Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Take the money, Kevin.
That was
so you already know that line in it. You know what time it is. So I'm a Thugger fan, but yeah, I don't want nobody money. I already earned the $25K. So CB run that, or whoever you up under, had him run that. Really want no.
No, you do want the money. You know what I'm saying? Why did he say that? I don't want the money. Did he say I don't?
So CB run that. Or whoever, nobody money. I don't want nobody money. I already.
You do want somebody money. You want CB money or the record label or somebody. You take the money, man. Young Thug say he'll give you the money.
Hit me on top of something he wanna line. Hit me on top of something he wanna line on his motherfucking arm cause he a Leo. Ow. Ow. Freaking hit me on top of something he
All right, man. So,
I got an EBT card. And it's his at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million.
Damn right, man. Shout out to Breezy, man. 90 million. Yeah, man. That's how I be, man, sometimes, man. You gotta watch. You gotta watch how you put yourself out here on these internets. He also called
Tyrese is a buster. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
When all the home I was getting into it, all my homeboys, everybody in the hood, because I'm famous, but I'm broke. So I'm living on my granny couch. This nigga Tyrese, he got a big-ass mansion at this time. He called it Reese Hondas. He got Benny Hondas in the back. He got a Starbucks, a gas. He got all type of shit. This is my idol. I do music because I used to walk the Lock High School from my house. Century and Avalon, I go all the way up the street by myself and watch his talent shows. That's why I do this shit. So he calling me. I really want to be friends with the nigga, but him just calling me is enough. So I'm like, ooh, he finna let me move in. Like,
wait, hold on, bro. Is that what you was thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what they doing out here in the streets? That nigga said, ooh, he finna let me move in. Ooh.
Myself and watch his talent shows. That's why I do this shit. So he calling me. I really want to be friends with the nigga, but him just calling me is enough. So I'm like, ooh, he finna let me move in. He's like, look, you homeless? I'm finna do something for you. You know, he get real dramatic. He's a transformer type nigga. That's what I'm gonna do for you. God told me he don't want me letting somebody else go through the hurdles that I've overcame without at least.
He did the Tyrese voice so perfect.
Giving them the gems, if you will. Shut the fuck up. So this is what the nigga do. He said, so this is what I'm gonna do for you. You say you homeless, you need somewhere to stay. I'm thinking Cliff to say, I got a 4-bedroom, I got a mansion. He say, call anybody. Call anybody, a friend, anybody. I'm gonna get on the phone 3, I'm gonna say, it's Tyrese Gibson. And I stamped this message. I said, if you don't get the fuck off my...
Call anybody. Call anybody. Tell them I stamped this message. Oh man, what's going on, man? What happened to my broadcast, man? Let me try to finish my broadcast real quick, man. That boy Kevin McCall is a fool, man. That boy say Tyrese say call anybody and tell them I stamped this message. Hold on, man. Did I mess the stream up? We got to get the stream back. Oh, man. Kevin McCall, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, Kevin. Cut it out. All right, yeah, we back. All right, so on some let's get to a more positive, bright side. We probably gonna be cutting this part of this half of the show short, and then coming back and doing part 2. Pray for Montell Jordan, man. Montell Jordan, cancer survivor, is currently battling cancer again. He recently announced that he is back in treatment for battling prostate cancer. He announced this while performing at a show, and here is footage. He was performing over the weekend, man. The R&B star with the hit "This Is How We Do It," amongst others, needs prayer. So let's check out this video and shower Montell Jordan with prayer.
With prostate cancer, I had surgery in November, and then about a month and a half ago, they found some more cancer. And so I am currently undergoing treatment to get healed and to get cured and to take the journey to be a 2-time cancer survivor. I am documenting the entire journey as well. I'm shooting a documentary called Sustain. And if you want to know more about it, you can go to sustainthemovie.com or Sustain the Movie on IG, or you can take that QR code and be able to see a piece of the film. It's just crazy right now. And I know I'm talking a little bit, but I told you I'm a pastor, so I'm gonna use this thing because it's on. But I have 6 more weeks of the treatment that I'm taking right now. Yes, I'm eating the stuff I need to eat. Yeah, I'm taking sour stuff. Yeah, I'm doing the tea. Yeah, I'm doing the pomegranate. Yeah, all the stuff you're telling me to do, I'm doing all of it. And I'm doing the other things that I feel like God is leading me to do. So I just did a whole week of treatment and then got on a plane after a treatment on Friday to come here to be with you today.
Round of applause, man. God shower that man with blessings. Montell Jordan. May God be with you as you battle through prostate cancer. And this is just a reminder. I mean, I too have to get my colon checked, man. Black man, middle age, in their 40s. They now have actual home colon checks and things like that, but we do suffer at a high rate of deaths from prostate cancer. So I want to say thoughts and prayers and full recovery for Montell Jordan, man. Definitely had some hits, man, and he definitely got some timeless classic music. And he as he says, he's a pastor. God is with him, and we just wanted to give him a little time, a little airtime. I know I done made it sad off of him, man. Made it sad off of here, and now. I guess now it's time to get into the triggered portion of the show. And I keep doing this because I say so many other things that I want to talk about that are so cheery. And then now I'm talking about all this triggered stuff. We will talk about Aja Wilson. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get it in on this particular broadcast, look out for part 2 of the DOZHATOLDYA podcast, 162. Actually 163. I'm sorry. I'm losing count, losing track, losing my mind. But we're going to do better. I didn't talk about Mark Sanchez last week, and a lot of the videos of Mark Sanchez is being taken down. TMZ had footage of Mark stabbing Sanchez, stumbling clumsily down an alley. He must have been a little drunk. Mark stabbing Sanchez. That's what they call him. So Mark Sanchez, I didn't talk about this. I want to just cover it real quick. Was charged with felony battery for instigating a fight when he insisted that a delivery truck driver move his truck. The driver was 69 years old. Ultimately, the driver pepper sprayed Sanchez and stabbed Sanchez. Sanchez wasn't having this. He had to have immediate surgery. He also got his get back on the driver. Sanchez is recovering, so was not at the hearing. The final pretrial hearing is set at December 2nd, 2025. Okay, so that's an update on the case. Mark stabbing Sanchez, man. He was out here, out there in the streets doing nasty things to innocent people. This guy is the guy who stabbed Sanchez. This is the damage that this guy suffered from Mark Sanchez, who took some pokings of his own, but man, this guy was 69 years old, pepper sprayed, stabbed, and still ended up in the hospital looking like this. So it is no wonder that Mark Sanchez was charged with felony battery. He's ex-quarterback, in really good shape. His baby mama, you know what I'm saying, looking good. You know what I'm saying? She say she's not surprised. Mark Sanchez baby mama holed up in parents' house after speaking out after it. Oh yeah. I'm that was low blow. That was a low blow.
The offensive
That was a low blow. I shouldn't have brought his kids or his baby mama into it. I apologize, everybody. I should have just played the most embarrassing moment that he's ever had in his life.
Keep up.
You know. And I'm gonna take the doggone. I'm gonna take the sound out of it. Yep, that's Mark Sanchez running in the back of his lineman and fumbling. The infamous butt fumble. And, you know, the Patriots ran it back, touchdown. Being a Jets fan has to be one of the hardest things to be in life. Being a Jets fan, I tell you. And I mean, it was this kid that they asked the kid what he thought about the Jets, and he just looked so broken. You know what I'm saying? And I know I went from Mark Sanchez to talking about the Jets, but hey, it's the DOZHATOLDYA podcast. We random over here.
See them and get your thoughts on the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not gonna ever. I'm always a Jets fan, but like, I hate this team.
Pray for that kid, man. No. That was the wrong button. I'm saying bad jokes. That was the wrong button. Pray for that kid, man. Damn sure don't want to be playing no gun references when we talk about the Jets. You know, my boy say, I hate this team. Yeah, it's hard being a Jets fan, man. They never win. Man. All right, so what else I got for y'all? I guess that was the quick version of Mark Sanchez, the Mark Sanchez story. I didn't want to dwell too long about it, but you know, he fumbled by running into somebody. He stabbed the man up. He trying to make it seem like he was the victim. This is a video of him walking down the street, looking all crazy, all stabbed up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the man got some good licks on him. The man got some good licks on old stabbing Sanchez, but you know, the only thing that can stop Mark Sanchez is, you know, a fine hottie, you know, offensive lineman's butt, and now a grease delivery driver. I think the man was there to pick up some grease, man. The man was just there to pick up some grease, man. You know.
Annapolis.
It ran into old Mark stabbing Sanchez.
Mark, is there anything you want to say to the people of Indianapolis?
Right now I'm just focused on my recovery, and I just wanted to thank the first responders, Eskenazi Hospital. I'm sorry, you're going to hit some.
Oh, that's so thoughtful, you know what I'm saying? That's so thoughtful.
Eskenazi Hospital. I'm sorry, you're going to hit some.
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
Marion County Sheriff and the Indianapolis Police Department, Metro PD. But I'm focused on my recovery, and I want to see my wife. I want to see my son, my 2 baby girls. There'll be a day to answer all these questions, and unfortunately today's not that day.
Anything you want to say to Mr. Toll?
I guess the real thing here is I just want to thank Dr. Mosler, the surgeon. She saved my life, so I'm grateful for that. Sorry I can't answer all your questions.
Thank you. Better?
Thank you, guys. Recovering slowly now.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Leave the liquor alone, man. Some of y'all don't be needing the drink. And then you turn into Sappy Sanchez. You go from Mark Stabbing Sanchez to Mark Sappy Sanchez, just that fast. We'll keep y'all updated, man, as the news unfolds. We go to court in December, so we're gonna see what happens, man. I say they're gonna end up throwing it out, man. So he gonna get them high priced lawyers on the job, and we ain't gonna be talking about that too much. It's gonna be real short. Real short conversation. All right, so we're going to end this part of the show with Mark Stabbing Sanchez. We're going to come back and talk about the NBA turmoil in the NBA right now with the gambling scandals with, Scary Terry Rozier, Big Shot Billups. Yeah, man, they getting the NBA, man. They coming after him. Some say, or not some, Stephen A. says that that it's Trump coming after the NBA. And I guess I'm already going into the topic, but Stephen A. has been a tap dancing baccoon. I'm gonna call him a baccoon, you know what I'm saying? Because, he's a good brother, a good coon, a good baccoon.
You know what world that I live in terms of politics? How many times, for one incident after another, have I said, Trump is coming? He's coming. I'm gonna say it on national television again. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you hearing ICE is gonna be there, looking to engage in mass deportations.
Nobody don't see that.
The Super Bowl, disrupting
folks gonna have money out there.
Big night for the NBA. When Bianca put on a show, that has now been smeared because we're talking about this story, okay? Remember, Trump has a long history connected to the world of sports because he had those casinos. Where do you think folks were coming half the time? I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about the culture. When people want to go to a casino, when people want to gamble, when people want to party, or whatever the case may be. This was his kind of connection to that. Why am I glad you're here, Monica? Because don't be surprised if the WNBA is next on his list.
Stephen A., man. He been doing the most, saying quite a lot. That's just a preview of our next show. We gonna let that be that. That's just a preview of part 2. We're gonna talk about cooning ass Stephen A. We're gonna talk about the NBA season being back, the NBA scandal, gambling scandal that's going on. Aja Wilson being the GOAT after she won MVP in the WNBA finals. Is Sweetie selling it? I got a lot of triggered clips to talk about as well, so we're gonna get right into it. And we got a little bit of Trump talk to talk about as well. Before we get up out of here, though, I would let me see what kind of clip I got to play for y'all before we get up out of here, man. Because we got some good news, good man news, but I'm gonna hold that. One. Let's get out of here with this genius and amazing 9 life hacks. And then we'll be back with part 2, man. It's the DOZHATOLDYA Podcast.
This guy is really a genius. How many of his life hacks do you know? 1. When drinking soup, he blows the floating debris to one side, then places a chopstick to separate it. So smart. 2. He attaches 2 mirrors to the sides of his helmet so he can see what's behind him while walking, never worrying about being followed by strangers. 3. He arranges a stack of plates into a circle and magically fits them into a single plate. 4. He fills old shoes with dirt and plants vegetable seedlings in them. 2 months later, he's eating fresh veggies. 5. He puts his kids' old rain boots on the legs of a ladder. The rubber soles help prevent slipping. 6. Don't throw away a broken fan. He removes the fan cover and installs it on the original stand. turning it into a handy shelf. 7. He cuts a notch at the toe of a pair of tall boots, fills them with corn, and creates an automatic feeder. 8. He hangs a child's shirt collar on a clothes hanger, then places the hanger on a chair, which helps correct the child's posture while sitting. 9. He puts a face mask on the end of a hairdryer, attaches a plastic bottle, and when he turns on the dryer, it sucks up the trash from the window gaps. Have you learned these practical life hacks?
I guess. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DOZHATOLDYA.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You.